Hey guys, I'm back with another fitness video for you. I haven't done this for a while because I've been doing this vlog, but guys, this is going to be one of the most revealing video you would have ever come across. I can tell you for a fact, this information will not be available anywhere, whether it's YouTube, India, anywhere you can pick it up, you would not find this information. But I feel that the time has come for someone to share this information with you. I'm talking about the duplicacy of whey protein, how this whey protein is being used in the name of business. Every company is trying to sell its product, saying that, hey, my product is the best. But and we all talk about these things that, oh, there is so much of this thing happening, we should do something about it. But nobody wants to do anything because there's lots of money riding on it. And guess what, guys? I'm doing my bit to educate you folks. I'm not saying don't buy supplements. I'm not saying this is bad or this is good. All I'm saying is before you friggin' buy any whey protein, you should know the logistics behind it. I'm sure I've done I'm sure you've seen that video of mine where I'm telling you how whey protein is made because it's a milk byproduct. I'm sure you know that. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about the supply chain of it and how from the time it's being made till the time it reaches us, what happens in between. So this is going to be an interesting one, guys. So I'm not going to waste any of your time. I'm going to go right at it. So let's start. I've got a little chart prepared for you guys. So here's the raw material. Now, raw material, when you want to make your whey protein, you need raw material. And what is that raw material? Raw material is nothing but a raw protein. And what is that raw protein? Because I get this question a lot from people saying, hey Tarun, I want to buy Davisco, I want to buy Arla, I want to buy Saputo. These is all raw whey protein, guys, and this is available in Europe, China, India. They all make it, and Davisco is obviously raw protein made in America, Europe and China, they all friggin' make it. That's your raw material. Now, these raw material is being supplied by some obviously suppliers. So these are your suppliers. So there could be many suppliers, whether they're in India, whether they're in Europe. Sometimes you can reach directly to those guys and ask them, but obviously there are going to be suppliers, intermediaries in between. So what manufacturers do is manufacturers reach out to those suppliers and say that, what, we want X quantity of raw whey protein, say 100 kilos, 1000 kilos, 50,000 kilos, depending on that. So there is this communication happening between supplier and manufacturer. They talk. Now from manufacturer reaches out to the company. Now here, what is a company? A company could be a Muscle Tech, could be On, could be anything, any company. That company, they say that, a company tells the manufacturer, I need this much protein. Do you have a good quality whey protein? And they take it from manufacturer. And from here onwards, the company, what they do is they make their own proprietary blend. You don't know what goes on here, man. This is where we lose the plot. We just don't know what goes in there. They add artificial flavors, they add a lot of things to it in the name of proprietary blend. Some people open it out, some companies open their proprietary blend, some don't, but it's just the myth around that. From there onwards, now companies reaches out to retailers. Now retailers could be offline, retailers could be online. Your online retailers could be the health carts of the world, your bodybuilding.com of the world, and the offline retailer could be your supplement wala right next to your shop or right next to your house selling these whey protein. Now from retailers, offline, online, it reaches us to the users. Now users get access to whey protein, which is people like you and me. Get this. Now guys, this is the chain. Now what happens is, now if a user like you and me wants a protein, what typically do is we obviously don't know the retailers. That's where the trainer comes in between here. Now the trainer tells you that, hey, let me offer you a supplement. Why don't you buy a supplement for me? But remember one thing, guys, in this business, the cost right from supplier to user is going up. So the moment you put another intermediary in between, which is trainer in this case, depending on the trainer, the cost will go up. That's why I always tell you, do not take anything from trainers, not because they're good or bad. It's just that you're adding another intermediary, you're adding on to cost. That's my only reason, right? Now let's talk about the Indian scene. Now this is exactly what happens globally. Now chances are the supplier, manufacturer, company could be the same as well. But Davisco don't make their own protein, but they still make Davisco, right? So manufacturer and company could be the same. Some companies like to manufacture their own protein. Now comes the Indian setup. Now raw proteins in India is available. I'm telling you, it's available in Himachal Pradesh, Baddi. It's available in Chandni Chowk. It's available in Chowri Bazaar. Many markets in that, like in India, also exist. Now what they do is they make cheap protein. You know, not as good as Davisco, not as good as Arla, not as good as Saputo, but very cheap protein. Which means in 30 grams you're going to get 2, 3, 4 odd grams of protein, and rest is all glucose, sugar, and stuff. From there onwards, what they do is they adulterate it. You know, once you've picked up that protein, you know, in the name of whey protein powder, they may add glucose onto it, they may add sugar, or they may not even add what they say they're going to add in protein, which is mentioned in their supplement box, which is 24 gram, 22 gram, 20 gram, depending. So these are the 3 options available to these guys. Now, when you have adulterated the whey protein, now these guys have 2 options. Whether to come up with a fake one, which means like they pick up the best brand like a Muscle Tech, On, whatever, and they make a fake product out of it by using these components, your sugar, less protein, glucose, and sell it with the same MRP as On or these guys, or they have a new company with 1/3 the price and start selling it. That's the science. That's where it starts and that's where it ends, guys. So what is happening in India right now is both the things actually happen here. A lot of fake products are being sold in the name of these 3 things, because I've been a victim of it. I'm sure you being a victim of it too. All these cheap whey protein which is available in Chandni Chowk, Himachal Pradesh, Baddi, everywhere are being used here to adulterate the actual quality of whey protein, guys. So that is why I always tell you, you should be very careful with who and what you buy. And that is exactly why, you know, people ask me, hey, you started whey protein for business, you started whey protein, you know, to make money out of people. No, guys, this is not the reason. I've always shared this with you that I do this. This is my passion to help people genuinely. That's why I always tell you, this not protein is not good, that protein is not good. This is because exactly, no, they all come from the same source. The actual raw protein source comes from China, India, Europe, US. It's simple, no? So always go for something which has lesser intermediaries. Either you go directly to the supplier, like a Davisco, some guys do it, but what companies do it, what Indian companies do it, they also adulterate raw protein. So there's nothing you can do about it. So guys, the reason why I made this video is to educate you, to tell you the real logistics behind whey protein. Guys, I want you to be informed. I want you to know what you're buying, and I should also, it was my duty to tell you guys that, you know, this is what goes behind the scenes, and companies make millions in the name of whey protein, guys. So be very, very, very careful what you do with it. So for all you know, they may just be selling you this. Always know who you're buying it from, so that you can make that person accountable, so that there is nothing fake about it. Guys, I hope this message gets into your head loud and clear. I hope you make an informed decision about buying this whey protein of yours. I'm always available, guys, on my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You can reach out to me. You can also reach out to me either on my website too, which is tarangalfitness.com/discussions, and I'll be very happy to help you in making this informed decision. So until we meet again, peace.